something that you've brought up multiple times, and you even brought up in the past episode when you're talking about the elimination, was that Derek came up to you saying like, "Hey, I could ask for you." And then even when you won and got into power, when you and Michaela talked to Johnny Bananas and was like, "Who do you want to go up against?" He said something to the effect of like, "Oh, I wanted to go up against you." You reminded me of Rogan, where he's like, "I want to go up against you or Justin." Like, what is the thought process like looking back and being like, oh, I was the one that everybody just had this big old target to want to go up against? Like, how does that make you feel?
I mean, it was annoying because obviously I'm just perceived as the weakest person ever, right? Like I'd be a cakewalk, and there'd be, no issues at all with seeing Ben in the arena in any capacity, which is frustrating because it gets back to that point of like the misconception of size in this
Hmm.
game. And I do think that there's a lot of skills that I have where when it
Hmm.
comes to the brain related side of the challenge, I think I'm way stronger than a meathead like Rogan. You know what I mean? Like, give me something math all day with Rogan, and he will be, crying. But I don't know. It was frustrating, to see that and hear that, and ultimately, I thought it was to some extent justified because I
Hmm.
hadn't proven myself to a certain extent. Yeah, like it sucked, being the point of, I would say, comfort for people to pivot to and be like, okay, well, I'm at risk, so yeah, give me Mr. Weak. But I think it just gives me more, I would say, motivation in the off season, in the event I get to do this again in the future, to show up and be like, Ben's been hitting the gym. Maybe Ben's not Mr. Doughboy that we remember him as, right? Obviously, I'm not going to be like 6'3" in a future
Oh yeah,
season. I mean,
yeah.
I'm not, listen, I'm not going to Turkey and getting the leg extensions, but I do think there's, things I've gained. And listen, the biggest thing about me is the interpersonal connections and the
Hmm.
ability to really get in deep with some people. And I didn't have that opportunity as a rookie with no reality TV experience. Now I do.
Hmm.
So you give me a season where I know I can trust certain people and I have a group that I can operate with effectively. I think that's the social and political side is, I think, where down the line that's going to be where people go, oh, like he's actually pulling strings here.